So I started 2021 with a full heart and no job. I had just quit my retail job that I worked at for 5 years and took a soul seeking trip to Sedona, Arizona. Rang in the new year with pretty much the same friends I've had since forever and decided to move back to Michigan to live with 5 boys. Fun while it lasted, but quickly learned that there was way too much testosterone for me to enjoy. Left my first romantic relationship, more on that later. Promptly jetted to Fort Lauderdale for a weekend with some of my wildest friends. Moved back home to Chicago with some healing to do. Quickly left again for a winging it road trip out west with one of my closest friends. Hiked the Grand Canyon, climbed a mountain for the first time, camped in random free sites off the road, heard the bad news that Electric Forest would be postponed again, tried to continue healing and decided to go backpacking for the first time ever in the Smoky Mountains with my ex-boyfriend. LOL. Turned 23 and decided to retake hold of my life and my emotions and set myself on a path of only health, wealth, success, and happiness. Applied for a job and had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I became a server at a restaurant I nearly immediately fell in love with. Finally returned to a concert for the first time since like January of 2020, where I saw All Time Low for the 10th time and the 11th time the next day with my one-day Lollapalooza pass. Got promoted to bartender at the aforementioned restaurant where I fell in love even more with my job. Finally got back to full-on weekend-long festivals with North Coast and Spring Awakening, which was the biggest blessing ever because I missed dancing for 400 hours in one weekend with sweaty strangers. Drove to Milwaukee by myself for a pop-punk festival where I made new friends and saw All Time Low for the 12th time and caught Ryan Dawson's drumstick, not to flex or anything. Got a taste of the love that is out there for me with a week-long fling that reawakened certain parts of me that hadn't been nurtured in a long while. Traveled to the East Coast for the first time to visit a good friend who I'd missed very much in Boston. Visited Salem during October, flew to Vegas the weekend after that for the return of the Electric Daisy Carnival, which was also the first major music festival I had ever been to back in 2016. Celebrated Halloween like 4 times as you should. Spent 2 very chaotic weeks house watching with one of my best friends. Danced at the club a lot, celebrated Christmas for about a month, and did my best to capture it all with this channel. Thank you for being a part of this journey.